Hello students, welcome to the another session at Brainypedia YouTube channel. In this particular session, we are going to talk about the topic simplification, as you can see on your screens. So basically, in all the banking exams, this simplification is one of the crucial part, right? And questions of simplification can be done while practicing different type of questions. So in this particular session, I'm not just gonna tell you how to solve the questions of simplification. Apart from that, apart from that, we are going to see variety of questions of simplification. We are going to see some of the questions which has been asked in previous year papers as well, right? So let's begin the session. And in the previous videos, I have talked about the Vedic mathematics. In that, we have talked about the squaring of numbers. In the upcoming videos, I will going to tell you about some other shortcut tricks, right? Which is the part of Vedic maths. So again, we are going to talk about those shortcut tricks which makes your calculation easier. And if you haven't watched those videos yet, go to the Brainypedia YouTube channel and watch those videos first, and then come back to this session in this particular video. That will going to help you, because in some of the questions I have taken the concepts of square numbers as well. So if you know this calculating trick of square numbers, it will be helpful for you to do the simplification questions, right? So let's begin the session. Simplification we are going to do in this particular session, right? So everyone just note down this particular topic. This is the topic we are going to start today. Now let's see the first thing. The very first thing you should be aware about is the BODMAS rule, right? Again, it's a very basic and very a basic concept, right? You already did these concepts in your school days. Just you have to revise it once again, so that you're not going to face any kind of difficulty while doing the questions of simplification, right? Now, when we say word mass, it start with B, right? B means what? The vernacular, right? Vernacular, right? So what is this vernacular now? Whenever we talk about bar, right? In a equation, if there is a bar given in the, just a second, right? So whenever the simplification question comes, and if there is a bar form is given, so our first priority is to solve the bar part, right? For an example, if I will going to give 0.3 bar plus 5 into 2, right? So basically, first of all, our task is to solve this bar part, right? On later on videos, I will going to tell you like how to convert these numbers in terms of fractions, right? Again, it's 0.3 bar. Simply, I can write 1 upon 9 plus 5 into 2, which is going to be 1 upon 9 plus 10, and then we can do our calculation, right? So this is the meaning of bar. Whenever a bar above a number, our first priority is to solve the bar part, then we come to the later on part, right? This word mass is going to tell you is the sequence of calculation, right? First one, we have to solve the vernacular, which I have already told you, the bar part. Then we have to solve the bracket ones, right? So we have the order of bracket. First, we have to solve this one, and then after this one, right? Off is nothing but it's the multiplication. So in between multiplication or off, first priority we have to give to this off. Then we have division, then we have multiplication, then we have addition, and then we have subtraction, right? Whenever a question of simplification come in front of you, this is the order you have to follow to get the right answer, right? Again, in simplification, this is the important part you have to learn, you have to know about it. Later on, if something comes new in front of us, we are going to discuss about it, and then we can come to the subsequent questions, right? Now, let's see the very first question, guys. As I already told you, I have taken so many questions of simplification. And again, the simplification can be done, this particular chapter can be done by practicing the questions, right? So I have taken different type of questions so that we should be aware about it, what different type of questions we have in simplification and how we can calculate it very easily, right? Now, let's see the first question, guys, right? Let's see the first question. Let me erase all the drawing first. Let's see the first question, guys, right? You can pause the video, right? And you can try it, right? I am giving you 1 minute time, right? Why 1 minute time? Because you just knowing these kind of questions now, you're just learning this type of questions for a very first time. So I'm just giving you 1 minute time. Try to pause the video and solve it and tell me the answer in the comment box, right? Fine, you can pause the video, guys. Again, I'm telling you, if you want to try this question, you can pause the video, you can do the calculation, right? But make sure you just give 1 minute to this particular question in order to get the right answer, right? Now, let's begin the just I just going to start solving this question, right? Now, I just told you we have to follow the BODMAS rule in these type of questions, right? So which part we have to solve first? Correct. This part we are going to solve first, right? Again, it's a part of this curly bracket. So this particular bracket has to be solved first, and then we can move to the square brackets in the later on, right? Now, so this is first of all, we are going to solve this one. So this is going to be 20 minus 4 multiplied. So in this, we have to multiply first. So this is going to be 20 minus 16 minus 6, right? So this is going to be how much? 20 minus 22, right? Under which bracket? Again, this bracket will going to be removed, and this bracket, the curly bracket, will going to come in place of parenthesis, right? This bracket is said to be the parenthesis, right? Now, then we have to solve this particular part. Again, I am telling you step by step now. Why I'm telling you is why I'm telling you these things now step by step, because you should be aware about it. I have done the same question many of a time, so I know the answer. I can solve it very easily. But for you guys, you can see this question for a very first time, so you should be know how different steps can be separated and how we can do the question very easily, right? So now this part comes. First of all, we have to solve the division part. So it is going to be 8 into 8, which is going to be 64, right? Under the square bracket, right? Now, if I will going to open the bracket, it is going to be 64 plus, this is going to be 20 minus 22, which is going to be the sign of -2, which is going to be minus 62, right, everyone? Right. Now let's come to the last part, right? The last part says 1728. If I will going to convert in this, this is going to be 144 multiplied by 12. Again, now this 1728 is the cube of 12, right? And if I will going to multiply these two terms, again it is going to be 1728, which is going to be of 1, right? Got it, everyone? Fine. Now, we have got 1 from this particular section, and what else is remaining? This particular part which we are going to solve here. So we from this particular part we have got 1, right? Yeah, okay. I have made mistake over here. So because this is 88 divided by 11 off, right? If we are going to follow the BODMAS rule, first we have to solve this off part, which is multiplication. So I'm just writing down very separately so that you should understand, right? So that is going to be 88 divided by 11, and for off we are going to write multiplied by 8. So that is going to be 88, and that is going to be divided by how much? 88, which is going to be 1, and in bracket we have -2, which is going to be of -2, right? So here we have, after doing this, we are going to have what value we are going to have here? Any answers? So okay, we have done with the question, right? If you're going to look at here, we have the sign of plus, right? So that is going to be the plus sign, right? And after like removing the brackets, the square brackets, right? Now, no, curly brackets. After removing the curly brackets, we are going to have 1 minus 2, which results on -1, right? So from this particular part, we have received 1, and I'm just talking about this particular bracket which we have done here. And again, it's a like closed bracket, so it's going to be multiplied by -1. So answer is going to be -1, right? Again, guys, if you have any doubt, if you are like not getting any of the points, you can pause the video. You can like you're going to see these things again and again. It will be easier for you to understand, right? So again, do let me know in the comment section if you have any doubt. Let me know and we can discuss your doubts, right? Now, let's see the next question, guys, right? Hope so. Everyone has got the same answer, -1. If you have any doubt, again, you can ask me in the comment box section, right? Okay, let's see the next question. Let me clear all this drawing. Right. See the question number second, right? Question number second of the simplification part. Again, pause the video, guys, and do the calculations, right? This is my suggestion to you. Do the calculation and write down the answer. Again, you have 1 minute to solve this question. Do it, right? Other than this, I will definitely going to do this question for you guys, right? So here we have square of 65, right? That's why I am kept telling you, go and watch the video of squaring of numbers, which makes your task easier, right? Here also we have squaring of numbers. Here also we have squaring of numbers, right? So do calculate this and let me know what answer you guys are getting. Right. So let's start solving this question. We have to find what should be comes at the place of this question mark, right? So I will assuming this x of square plus what is the square of this 65. So it is going to be 25 and 42, right? I have already told you how to find the square of these numbers, right? Equals to, we have 160, right? So if you remember the square of 16, which is 256, right? So 256 and put two zeros after this. that will be the square of 160. Minus we have 90, right? 90, 81, 9 square, put two zeros after this, that will be the 90 square. Minus we have 17191. Done? Done with the question. We have converted the numbers, right? Now do the calculation. Just you have to interchange the numbers and you can easily calculate the answer, right? So we have, again, if you know the squaring of numbers, it can be done very easily, right? Now, as you can see, we have come with this particular situation, right? So again, now minus and minus will going to be add on. So 25600, and it is going to be 15 2, right? 90, right? And again, it will comes as it is. So this is going to be 320, right? And again, minus this particular part 225, right? This is what we are going to have. Just do let me know if you have, if I have done anything wrong. I think this is right. Fine, fine, fine. Right, totally fine. Um, we have then, just a second. I think, yeah, we have done something wrong in this particular part. This is going to be 10 and just do the calculation. 10 to 90, I think. 10 and 309. Hmm. Fine, fine, fine. Just a mistake I have done here. And minus 5225, which is going to be 80, 84, 60, 84, right? Now, here we have x of square, right? So we have to pick a number which gives you the square of 60, 84, right? So how can we do it? Uh, which number will going to give you? Okay, we can proceed like this. We have 60 now. What like 70? 70. What is the square of 70? Which is going to be 4900. If I will going to take square of 80, which is going to be 6400, right? Why I have taken these two numbers? Because this 60, 84 is in between these two numbers, right? So which number, like it ends on 4, it ends on 4, so there is only two possibility. Either it is going to be 72 because unit place digits are going to be 4, or it is going to be 8, like 78. So 78 will be the right answer because 72 will not going to be the nearby of this particular number, right? So 78 will be the answer for this particular question, right? Now, let's see the next question, right? Hope so you guys have understood this particular question, right? This is the question number 3 we have taken, right? Again, you have just 1 minute to solve this particular question. Do it and let me know your answer. You can pause the video and you can do the calculation, right? Now, I'm start again straight doing the question once again. So we have these type of situation, right? Now try to add the numbers. First of all, pick these two numbers, 13 and 333.33. Directly it is going to be how much? 346.3 and 3, right? Now let us pick these two numbers. Then that is going to be 3.66, and then we have 0.03, right? Again, add these two numbers, 346.33. This is going to be 33 point how much? 0.69, right? Now add these two numbers, right? Which is going to be how much? How much it is going to be, guys? Just you have to pick these two numbers. That is going to be 12, right? 0. We have 1, right? 0 we have, right? Then we have 4 and 3, 7, 8 and 3. This will be the final answer, right? So guys, you're getting now, like how can we do this type of question very easily during the exam? Like it will be very difficult for us to do this type of calculation, but it can be done if you are going to pick the right number. And like I have added this particular step, I have added this step so that you guys can understand, right? That's why I have mentioned this step. Other than this, if I will suggest you, if you have the right practice, you can directly come to this particular line and then this particular answer, right? So this is how we can do the questions of this particular segment, right? Hope so you have enjoyed the session. I'm just taking only 3 questions at a time, and in the long videos, I will going to try to take like more and more questions, right? So for this particular video, I am just giving you the glimpse that these are the things we are going to discuss in our classes, in upcoming classes. And these are the 3 very easy questions I have taken. The more difficult questions, the previous year simplification questions, I will going to take in the videos, upcoming videos. So till then, take care guys, and please support us by liking by subscribing the channel, and by liking the videos, right? And keep telling your doubts in the comment section. Definitely we are going to revert you back, right? So thank you guys, and I'm just ending the session, and we will going to meet in the next video. Thank you.